Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Timmy Talks. I am Timmy. I missed y'all last week. Oh, I missed y'all so. I did. I really did miss y'all. Well, so that means we have a lot to talk about. Ah, today is Tuesday, April the 2nd. Y'all, y'all, it is April 2nd. I'm sorry. A little heat I've been having on. It just turned back on. They're here. It was linked off. Yo, it's April 2nd. We are already in the first, finishing up the first quarter of this year. Can y'all believe me? We were just saying, Happy New Year. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. So excited. This year is not waiting on nobody. Time waits for nobody. I hope you all had a good day today. I know it is Aries season. I got a lot of Aries in my life. Hello, happy birthday to y'all early, you know. But yes, it is the year is moving. When we're gonna wake up in a minute, it's gonna be I'm be saying it's 2025. Can y'all believe it? It was just I am just amazed every single day. This past weekend was Resurrection Sunday. I hope y'all had a good Resurrection weekend holiday. If you call it Easter, whatever you call it. I hope you enjoyed it with your family. Mine was kind of we'll talk about that another day. I wasn't feeling well. So I can say in my life, in all the years I've been living, almost 40 years, I missed the Resurrection Sunday. It did something to me. It took something out of me. But he lives, you know, he already died for my sins. So I didn't see him do anything like that, but I'm just saying I wasn't there. And it was a big shock to a lot of people because they know me and they know, but I just wasn't feeling well. And I get like that sometimes, but you know, it's all good. So, I mean, that whole weekend, I had to work that Friday, which was, hadn't worked a good Friday in I don't know how long. Won't give me like that next year. You better believe it. But yeah, it was I was just really off. So it was just, some little issues. But I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. But how y'all been? What y'all been doing? Like I feel like I haven't talked to y'all or seen y'all in like a month and it's only been one day. Golly, Tim, it's only been one day. But when you come twice a week and you miss a day, you only come in once. So it's like, oh, where you at, Timmy? Where you at? But anyway, as always, what I want to talk to y'all about tonight is going to be, and it might be a little longer just because I hadn't seen y'all, but it might not. It just depends on how the flow goes. So I was strolling on the YouTube streets, because I'm on Facebook and Instagram, but I don't spend a lot of time on there. But I am on there, but a lot of the information and the things that I seen I find is on YouTube. So and Google. So I was looking at a video that somebody had posted and they was just talking about just random things. Like I just talk about random things. I follow some of the same kind of I don't follow nobody, but I look at their videos. These are not people that I follow, it's somebody that I was just looking at. So oh, plug it right quick. Why before I lose my way because I forget and I do have adult ADHD. I am wearing plain kisses. So if you need some plain kisses on Instagram, just like it sounds, PLAINKISSS. Go over there and look at some of the look. I haven't posted in a while, but I do got some on now. And just inbox me, DM me, and I'll get you, meet you, whatever, whatever, whatever. I think my phone up on it too. But anyway, so y'all. Oh, and if it does feel like I'm talking different or I'm sounding different, I did have a dentist appointment, I think, last week. And I don't know if that's what triggered it. Um, and I got my retainers in, and they pulled they're hurting like all of this was just like hurting from the because I hadn't been wearing them. I know. Don't judge me, judge your mom. I just hadn't been wearing them. I mean, I didn't have a reason why I wasn't wearing them because when you think you got it fixed and you don't have it fixed, but I put them on and it's like it hurt. So I'm in a process of getting back used to them and wearing them longer. So to rectify, because I could feel my teeth moving. I'm like, oh my god, like ooh. So I have my retainers on. If I sound funny or it looks funny, that's what's in my mouth. My retainers from my Invisalign. But anyway, so yeah, child. This is what I want to talk about. So what about okay? So it's like a saying and like I'm so hyping like I'm hyper or something. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I know what's going on. It's just the glory of God. That's what's going on. Like I'm just so grateful. Y'all just don't know. Like when it's time to disclose what it is, you all will know. I'm gonna come and talk to y'all. Y'all gonna know. But I got a lot going on. A lot. So um so dang, see, and my sister had told my twin kid had told me to give me some cue cards, but I'm like, I think I'm going to. I had some, and I do have some like on my desk, like where I write things on. But you know how people always going off a script. I don't want to go off a script. Like I want to be. This is me. This is Timmy talk. So it ain't no telling what I'm gonna say. Trust it, but believe that. But next week I'm gonna do something real different, and I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to do. Y'all gonna be excited. So if you are my friend on some of my social medias, you'll see my face, but you'll see my face in two places. I'm stepping out. I prayed about it. Like God, like go ahead. So okay. Anyway, so y'all, you ever had somebody say to you, or you felt this way? Because I can attest to it and say I'm guilty of it. So you ever feel like somebody was keeping a secret from you, or somebody didn't tell you something, or yeah, I'm taking a secret. Like they didn't tell you something, so you feel like it was a secret. But in all actualities, it's not a secret, but it's not your business. Oh my God. I got that revelation just there. I say that's what's wrong with people. That's probably what's wrong with the entire world. No, it's not a secret. It's just not your business. And what is defined by your business and my business? My business is my business. Your business is your. That's easy. But as people, we feel like we have to know everything about everybody, but you don't. And it's not to say that they keep secrets from you. It's just saying that's just not your business, right? And if it was your business, you will know. Or if it was something they wanted to share, you will know. But it does not mean or indicate that that person is keeping a secret from me. Oh, she ain't tell me about that. Oh, I ain't know about that. Oh, I ain't hear about that. Oh, she ain't tell me. She told you. She ain't tell me. She told you. It's not your business. And that's just it. That's period. And when somebody, English, I love English. So you know what an open-ended statement is? Period. That's it. That it's nothing added from it, nothing take. It's just not your business. That does not mean that they're acting funny. That don't mean that, you know, that they keeping secrets from you, or she told her she didn't tell me. Whether it was a secret or not, but whatever it is, it's not your business. And we as human beings need to realize what's our business and what's not our business. My business, not your business. Now I tell people all the time, I don't have secrets because I don't. But in that same token, I don't have to tell you everything about me because it's not your business. It is it tickles me. It tickles me. It tickles me because I've had conversations with people that are related to me, people are close to me. Oh, um, what was this? What they just said the other? Got edge. Uh, oh, I just asked. You can ask. You can ask you, and that's the thing. You can ask whatever you want to ask. But if I don't tell you, that doesn't mean I'm keeping a secret from you. That just means it's not your business. It's probably, and this is going to be something that people are going to say, want to argue with, but don't argue with me. But are people going to say, it's different? Everybody have different relationships with people. Okay, let's say we have four friends. Out of the four friends that you have, being them, including yourself, you being three, to have three friends, or four different people, and it's five of y'all. Whatever the case may be, all five of those are five different relationships. All five of them. Now they are, or they may all be cohesively know each other and congregate and conversate amongst the five when they're together, but it's all individual relationships. So if you say, "Oh, you told," I got to use names that if you told Ocean, I'm looking at something on my desk. That's what made me, because I don't want to use no names. I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, you talking?" No, I'm not talking about you. I'm not. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just talking in general. But if you feel like I'm talking about you, then I'm talking about you, because I'm not. I'm not arguing back and forth. Anyway, and you may have Ocean, you know, friends with Protein, Ocean, Protein, Original, and Vitamin. All of them are friends. Ocean, Protein, Original, and Vitamin. That's four friends. And then let's say Fusion is the other one. Just because Fusion and Ocean just because Ocean didn't tell Fusion something, but Protein, no, that doesn't mean it was keeping a secret from Fusion. It just wasn't Fusion's business. And she told Ocean, and Ocean told Protein. That doesn't mean that they was keeping something away from Fusion. That just means that that's a different relationship. So it's a lot of stuff that Protein and Ocean talk about. So by them being more close and they talk about different things, Fusion probably didn't know. Now let's just say they all of them together. Protein, Ocean, Vitamin. I gotta look on my keep my names up. Fusion. Did I have another one? I had Ocean, Fusion, Ocean, Fusion, Vitamin, Protein. I thought I had five. I only had four. Original. I just made one up. I don't know if that was one original. So let's just say all five of them are now in one room together. And Protein, not Protein, um, Vitamin says, "Oh, y'all, what's such and such? How you been? You such and such. Have you been to such and such?" And then Protein say, "Yeah, me and Ocean went." Oh, well, I ain't know y'all went. Why didn't you tell me what it was a secret? How? It just wasn't your business. It wasn't a need to know. So that's what we have to understand as we have different relationships and different friendships in our life. Like you're not keeping a secret. Oh, and I am guilty of this too. I'll say to some of my friends, "Oh, I ain't know," but that's on habit. But I know in my mind and in my heart, and my friends who know me know this. Like I don't care, not for real, not in real life. I got too much other things to be really caring about to be like mad because I child, please. Uh-uh. So I want us to get that through our thick skull somewhere up in here. That if you don't have to know everything about everybody, you don't have to be in all these cliques. You don't at church, at work. You don't have to know. I love not to know. I like for when I be in certain places and people don't want to tell me. Please don't tell me then. My feelings are not hurt. I don't have to know. I'll be all right. And when the time comes when I find out, I ain't gonna be like, "Oh, you ain't tell me." Oh, you. I don't care. I don't. I mean, it's and I'm not gonna say I've always been this way because for people say, "Oh, she used to," baby, I've grown, and in life we have to grow. You cannot stay the same person. We change constantly. Change is inevitable. Everybody changes, and hopefully your change is growth and not going backwards in your mind. I mean, so like yeah, I don't care. I don't think I promise you I don't. But I thought that was really funny because I was like, this makes sense to me. And what the person who I was watching was talking about airing out people business. Like it's some way like you can, and y'all may know what I'm talking about, but like you can be on YouTube and you can get I think it's called Patreon or something like that. I remember years ago it was called something else, but I think that's what it's called now. And you can like subscribe to, now you already subscribe to these people channels, but it's another way to subscribe to a certain group from the subscriber, and like it's like a private group. And I mean, They talk about all kind of stuff in that portion of the, but you have to, I didn't told y'all this before, you have to pay for it. So you have to pay to be a part of a big gossip group. No, I ain't got time for that. I ain't giving nobody my money to go sit up and gossip. No, I'm not in no private groups on no Facebook. I'm not in no private groups on no Instagram. I ain't in no private groups on no YouTube. I, I don't care that much. Like, I really do not care. And it's not in a bad way, don't care, but it's in a way that it's too much of real life going on for me to be spending my time on something like that. And I would never have nothing like that, because if I can't say it to everybody, and see, that's what people, oh Lord, thank you. That's what's wrong with half of society. Everybody want to do what everybody doing. Everybody want to, you know, jump in the bus, or jump on the bus with everything. Just jump on with foolishness. Like, that don't even make no sense. You have pastors, you got bishops, you got all kind of people in these things. YouTube has really opened up my eyes, and people always say social media can be a good thing. I don't really call YouTube social media, because the way they change YouTube now, like, if you're not like my videos, like I was telling y'all, like, if you don't watch my videos, like, you'll never know that I post a video. They tell you to subscribe, but a lot of people tell me I didn't get alert that you went live or you post a video, because they don't want it like that. They want you to get in these groups and pay and do this and that. It's changed it, but it has also broadened my thinking to see that this is what it's all about. And I never wanted my place where I come on here and talk to be like that, or be associated with nothing like that. So that's why I'm not doing that. I'm not doing no private group. You can't say, well, we all could see that. We ain't talking about it. Mm-mm. No, because half of the stuff that they talk about in those private groups, in those Patreon groups, live stream or whatever those things is, they don't they won't say in the regular audience. So let's just say I have 1,000 followers one day, but and 500 of the 1,000 has subscribed to whatever this Patreon thing, and I'm talking to them about the exact same thing. That's just like that's just low down. Like, but let's just say in there I say one thing different or one topic. That's a waste of people's time and energy. Like, why people gotta trick people just to try to make money? But that is the world that we're living in. That is the world that we're living in, and that is what people are doing, y'all. Beware. It's free over here for me. So you come over here. I'm how they say it, I'm not monetized. I'm not. And even if I was to ever get to that, and I have prayed and I have said this to God, like, if I was to ever get to the time where I am monetized by YouTube, I would be grateful for it, because I feel like what I'm doing or what I'm saying is reaching people, and people enjoy, and people, are getting something from it. So I would be grateful for that portion. But as far as just doing it for that reason, like, I would never like try to just do this for, oh no, indeed no, because I don't have to. My this is a part of my passion, but in purpose, but it's not my entire life, if that makes sense. But if not, it's okay, because it makes sense, perfect sense to me. So yeah, child, I was reading, I say, baby, now that is the truth. Like, where do people get out on thinking that you're supposed to know that every move and make? Nah. So that's all I say about that. But I had read a quote, and clumsy. A Twinkie called me. Oh, please. So yeah, I'm recording. I'm recording. Hey. So I know it was an emergency. But where's my quote? Does it look better when my light off my computer goes off? Does that look better? Or what? You can see all my natural look, how I look naturally. Y'all like my hair? Oh yeah, probably don't, but it's gonna be big Thursday. So I'm gonna untwist it. But so at my at work we have meetings every day. So they give little quotes or whatever. So this was one that I saw this quote years ago, and I know somewhere somehow on a like my nose is running this up, job. I know somewhere uh hold on please. Uh on a sticky that I have it wrote down somewhere. But when I read it, when I heard it the other day, I said, "Oh, I like that." You know, people see you using tissue in your own nose. You think, "Hey, your hands are dirty. You need to wash." So just had to sanitize my hands real quick. But anyway, and this habit also. So, and it says, and it was perfect for what I was thinking about. But it says growth and comfort do not coexist. What that mean to y'all? I'm gonna tell you what it mean to me. Hold on one moment. I get an alert hydrate. What that mean to y'all? I'm glad you asked me. Ask me. Let me tell you what it means. You know nothing that you do in life, you can't anything that you do and you want to be successful in, you're gonna be uncomfortable. Period. I don't care what it is. It can be school, it can be in your marriage, it can be on your job, it can be raising your children, it can be taking care of your parents, taking care of siblings. Anything you do in life and you want to succeed in it, it's going to be uncomfortable. Not all the time, but it's going to come some uncomfortable moment while you're in that process because that's a part of growth. Like you can't expect to get to a certain level in life and not be uncomfortable at any point in time. Like you can't expect for it to go streamline great if the process is going to be perfect. No way, indeed, no way in the world, no way in the world, because not the way life operates. No, I don't care who you are, whether you're preaching, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a nurse, a doctor, you cannot be successful and not be uncomfortable. Sometimes because it's just the way the world works. Because we're human. We're in the human form. We're not robots. You know what I mean? So as long as you're down here living, you're gonna have hard times. At uh, let me revert that word. Scratch. You're gonna have struggles, something or another. My struggle may not be your struggle. Your struggle is not my struggle, but something in the process of whatever you're trying, the ultimate goal is going to be uncomfortable for you. And the reason why I like this quote is because if you're comfortable, you're not growing because it causes static and attraction. I mean, it's facts of life. Like it's science. You know, it's even with what's the things extraction, static. It's static. Thank you, God. That's the word I'm looking for. So it's gonna be some type of static. You know how you put your hand on, like if I rub my hair right here, which I just put on mousse, so I don't want to do that. But if I do that with a balloon or something, because of the static in my hair and in the balloon, it's gonna make my hair. Y'all ever did this to your hair? Or just me? Yeah. But yeah, I used to do it when I used to wear my hair relaxed and it would be long. Yeah, girl, I know that was probably loud. And yeah, so I mean, it's going to happen because it's science. So, what makes you think if something like that happens with static, with hair and a balloon, which makes you think you're supposed to live this hunky dory life, this big, no, it's gonna be every day, gonna be highly, highly. No, 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 not every day. Um, so I like that quote, And let me tell you who it's by. It is by Jenny Rometty. The other thing I want to talk to you about is for these last few minutes, because I am getting sleepy. Like I say, I'm tired. Had a long weekend and I was rested up a little bit, but I did have some daylight, but as you can see, it's now dark outside. But however people present yourself themselves to you, believe them. And the big thing about being a woman is that we have these things. It's like we got these superpowers. And y'all, some people say it's your intuition. Some people say it's your spirit. Some people say it's the Holy Spirit. People have called it different things over time. But tap into it. And I'm just so grateful that anytime that I have asked God something, and I'm in it, because I say that because people people can ask God to tell them something, show them something, give them this, give them signs, and they'll be all over, boom, 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 knocking you all over your mind, your body, and you just don't until He take it and sit it right here. And I've always been that type of person that I'm not going to look for anything. If it's something that I need to know, no matter what it is, any type of relationship in my, it has to come. It has to come, stare me directly in the face. But anytime you want an answer from God and you pray and you get it and He give it to you, and then you be like, "Nah, that ain't really what it is. That was what it was." I'm not saying. I'm just saying. So it just amazes me as humans how we don't do that. But as women, we have been gifted with that. So um he'll tell you what it is. He'll give it to you. Let's see. So how did y'all end Women's Month? I didn't do too much. Oh Lord. I love that Go Fish commercial. I don't know if y'all can hear my TV in my bedroom because I forgot to when I was on my lunch break too. So this little thing this lady bought me when it's broke down, I feel like in quarters. Because it's like four tabs, one, two, three, four. So that's what also made me know we was in the first quarter of the year. Um, um, yeah. So and another thing that I had saw, because it's social media and because it's, this world, it's really saddening, and it can depress you if you put too much energy into it. That's why I try not to be on social media as much. But here where I live, it was a lot of killing over the weekend, and I had no idea. I didn't find out until I think yesterday, because I don't, really be watching the news or whatever. But it's not even the summertime yet. Child, pray. That was a good one. Hmm. Mm. So I was trying to find a woman's quote since I didn't come Thursday to end us off with. Mine is not a vessel to be filled with fire to kindle. I don't know who that is. But other than that, how y'all been? Y'all don't be emailing me. Then you can email me at timmytalks24 at gmail if y'all want me to talk about a certain topic or want my opinion on something. This was from a man, but I like it because I was talking. It kind of goes to what I was talking about with the with being on YouTube and just trying to be like everybody else. The trouble with most of us is that we would rather be ruined by praise than saved by criticism. And what I see in a lot is, it's a saying that, we all, everybody can't be, right, um, wrong or whatever. But is that the way they say it? Everybody got an opinion. I don't really know. But anyway, what I was going to say is that I was listening to this other video, and a lady was saying how a lot of the people that she looked up to, who a lot of books that she had bought, and where she need to burn them because they end up being false, false prophets. Told you my training's making me talk fun. So if I talk like this, it'll be better because my teacher closed. So I'm just so grateful that over the past years that if anything about someone that was famous on television, online, or where I was living at in Dallas, anywhere, I always feel like if everybody's flocking to, I'm gonna go the other way because, and I read this, and then I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm a true believer of this, that I've always said, and I'm gonna revert back to um this because this was my experience. I've always said like about TD Jakes when I was living in Dallas. I lived in Dallas for 7 years, and a lot of people would always say, "You don't go to the Potter's house? That's not the only church in Texas. Well, especially in Dallas. I mean, you that's like in Louisiana. You got a church on every corner in Dallas. Potter's house is not the only church there." And no, I've been there a few times. I went to all the different locations when I was trying to find a church on when I first moved there, but it only takes one thing to sit, and I'm good because, like I say, I know what's in the Bible. So when you're preaching anything against what's in there or twisting it in a way, I can't get with that. That's not just it's just not for Timmy. Now there are a lot of people that argue and say, "Oh, that's not what he meant." Yes, read it. If it go against the word, I'm not there. I'm sorry, but anyway, I said that to say this. I was listening to a lady say on Facebook. I mean on Instagram, oh YouTube, and I had just said this to myself because that's what I had said. Well, I've said this before about TD Jakes. Like I didn't always fault him, the bishop, for the following and the big church and all the people that are there. It wasn't him, it was the people. But what I realized is was those people that were following him like they do, saw themselves in him. See, you don't follow nothing if you don't see that person in yourself. Let me explain to I will. I got you. I know you don't probably understand, it's probably going over your head. So if I come to church every Sunday, I'm at church. I'm singing in the choir. I'm lifting up holding hands. I'm ushering. I'm doing this and that. But as soon as I leave church on Sunday, I'm living a double life, which goes against what God is preaching, the way to live. Not to say that I'm talking about the ones that's living a separate life. I'm not talking about me. I'm just saying. So, and when this is registering in all those followers' minds, like, oh, I can come here every Sunday and be a part of the hype, be a part of the show, and just do what I want to do when I get out. I'm smoking on the parking lot, smoking my cigarette, doing what anything goes. We same because you got to watch what you say. But over here, I don't. So we at the church, we sitting next to each other. I'm a homosexual, he a homosexual, she a homosexual. We all cool in the gang over here. So what I'm saying is that they found that to be a place where all of that can go on and they could still feel like they're going to church. That's what made him so popular. That's what made make all these people, and they forget, instead of trying to grab all those people you have and turn them from their sin. You're not preaching on sin, you're preaching on prosperity. Well, we'll talk about that another day. But I agreed with what she said, because that's how I felt. I felt like it wasn't him making himself so high and mighty and above anybody. It was the people that was following him. Because I had a lady almost tag me up on Facebook. This was years ago, about TD Jakes. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm only saying what has been said about the man, and that's just allegedly. That's not nothing that I know for sure. But you try the spirit by the spirit, and I've always said something about him was off. Always, always. Like, and I never forget it. I have one book that he wrote. One, and it was after it was, and I up on the first 2 pages, I had to put it down. It just didn't seem right. It didn't feel right, and I ain't picked it up since. I think it was get ready out, or get out, some catch it like that. But I'm not here about to argue with y'all about Hollywood preacher. That's who he is. I mean, that's who the people made him. So yeah, everybody got to answer for their sins, and so do he. So, but anyway, y'all need to, if that is your bishop, if that is your pastor, continue to pray for him, because he sure gonna need it. With all this stuff that's coming out now, he gonna need it for sure. That he gonna pray for him, keep him lifted. I'm not talking about no man in no club. I'm not talking about him bad. I'm just saying what the facts are. And my thing is that if you know, because if you know you can, you have a pastor that don't do everything right, that's sin too. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going to that church. I'm comfortable. Now argue with your mama. Don't come over here arguing with me. That's just the truth. That's just facts. Oh well. But anyway, we'll talk about that another day, because I do have a series that I want to do on there, and I know everybody not gonna like it, but that's fine. This is Timmy Talks. You don't have to like it. I do thank y'all for y'all support, for the ones that has been watching and liking and commenting. I appreciate that. You can tell your sister, cousin, friend to come back, because Tuesday, like I said, I'm going to be doing it on my Facebook and on my YouTube. So, and hopefully I get my people that's on my Facebook to come over here to my YouTube, so I can do it on my YouTube live. But yeah, that's that. But just remember, y'all, nobody's keeping secrets from y'all. Everything just not your business. And if you are that person that say something, oh, I ain't know, she ain't tell me, she didn't have to tell you. He ain't have to tell you, because it wasn't your business. And no, it wasn't a secret. It just was not your business. Just like you don't tell me everything, or tell the other person everything, or just like I don't tell. It's not you keeping secrets from. It's just not their business. And when it's the time for them to know, they'll know. If they don't know, they don't never know. They'll never know. It's all right. Because trust me, I was born in the world with somebody else. And nah, I'm sure, and no, probably not everything. She know mostly about 95% of me. And I think I may know the same amount of her. But you have to keep some stuff private for yourself. But I mean, that's a strong 95 is big. That's big, because we were born together. Not me and meaning with my husband now. 95. There's some stuff I feel like he don't, but that's life. Those are human beings. We're living out here with other human beings. So that's just the way it is. But you know, other siblings and friends, I don't know, maybe 70. I don't know. They'll have to tell me what the percentage is, because it's not that it's a secret. It's just not your business. So I want y'all to have a good night coming up to my time. I hope I said something tonight that made you think about makes you think about your own business, or inspired you. But um y'all have a good night. Have a good weekend. I don't know what y'all have planned. I don't have too much planned this weekend. This weekend, I think I have nothing. I think no, my sister's birthday this weekend, so we'll see how that turns out. Um But other than that, y'all have a good weekend. I will see you all Tuesday. And again, tell your sister cousin friends to come over here. And hopefully we get some of my sister cousin friends from Facebook to come on over here. And then we can open this thing wide up. Just go. When I'll be back Thursday. Okay. Thursday, y'all. I'm gonna do something different. Cause I'm thinking today, Thursday. Thursday, next Tuesday, I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be on Tuesdays, not Thursday, because I just thought about it. Thank you, God. I have something Tuesday to do Tuesday evening. So I'm probably going to post earlier on Tuesday. I mean Thursday. But what I'm saying about the two lives, that's gonna be next Tuesday. And next Tuesday's date is the 8th. No, the 9th. The 9th. So on the 9th, it'll be something nice and big. But but this Thursday, which is the 4th. I'm thinking today, Thursday. Y'all, you see how my mind is off? Anyway, y'all have a good night. Thank you again for your support. Thank you for watching me. And I'll see y'all next time on Timmy Talks.